Well, greetings once again, Hoover Air Steerable fans. Now that we have this fully refurbished Air Steerable, how about we do a bunch of airflow and suction tests? So let's see, we're going to do 4 tests here, some with the filters in, some with the filters out, some with the brush roll spinning, and some with the brush roll, well, not spinning. So all the filters are in. As far as I can tell, they are all the original filters, been cleaned and destinkified, I guess refurbished as well as possible. So let's see how well this thing does with some airflow. Okay, we'll do brush roll not spinning first, and then I'll turn it on. Okay, you can see we're around the 60-ish or so mark, whether really the brush roll's on or not, and you can see how much power it's running. Now let's reconvene and I will take the filters out, both the HEPA exhaust filter and also, if I can, the filter that's at the top of the cyclone. Now I have both filters out. Let's see what it does. Stay there or not. So it seems that those 2 filters combined seem to suck down around 8 CFM or so. I don't think that's that bad considering the machine came into me, well, as a curb find, very used and abused. Judging by the wacky connection there for the hose, it's kind of obvious that Hoover really didn't care a whole lot about giving, say, hose users a whole lot of airflow. So let's see just how bad this is. Well, a thoroughly disappointing 56 hose CFM. For some people, a totally sealed system where even the carbon dust emissions from the motor being filtered is absolutely a top priority. So this filter is probably a number of years old. It certainly isn't new. I can't guarantee when it was last replaced since I got it as a curb find. Maybe it's 5 years old, maybe it's 2 years old. Can't really tell. But let's take a look at my room air quality, and then let's take a look at how well this exhaust filter still works. And I'm literally jamming the detection port of this particle counter right up to the hot exhaust, or as close as I can get anyway. Okay, now let's turn the machine on. Two additional notes. One is the opening of this rug plate is very, very small. It's only about 16 square inches. Now, the typical G-Series Kirby, on the other hand, is over double the size of this. It's about 34 square inches. So whatever airflow or suction this particular machine has, it's literally going to be concentrated into a very small area. Also, if you missed the refurbishment videos, this only has a 30-watt motor right there. All right, a little more than 3,300 RPM, and it takes a long time for this brush roll to, well, the brush roll motor at least, to spin up to maximum speed. Without doing any formalized dirt pickup tests just yet, stay tuned for those, we have a machine that I guess it could have some pretty decent pickup. We're just really going to have to see. The rug plate opening is very small. The CFM density is around Kirby level, but it's using half the airflow of an early G series, like say G3, G4, that kind of thing. The nozzle suction is surprisingly high. It's more than average, especially for a machine of this caliber, this price range. Can't say a whole lot of good things about the hose. You know, it works. The airflow is exceedingly low. I really would have hoped for maybe, say, something like 80, but no, not even anywhere close to that. The brush roll RPM is a little higher than what I thought it was going to be, you know, around 3,300 RPM or so. It's only a 30-watt motor, so it's probably going to bog down a little bit. That's a pretty weak motor. And the particle expulsion, that has to be a fairly well-worn, multi-year-old exhaust HEPA filter, and it is filtering around about H10 level. It's in line with the HEPA bags that I go and measure and take a look and say, well, yeah, it's around H10, definitely not H11, but that's not that bad. I don't think I'm really going to replace the filters on this thing because the machine's doing all right. So thanks for watching, and definitely stay tuned for more pickup tests with this Hoover Air Steerable. This is a special shout out and thank you to Lacking Vacuums for sending me another goodie box. Previously, he sent me an entire Dirt Devil Featherlight you can see in some other videos, but now I have this nifty little kind of squarish box. Wonder what it is. He sent me packing peanuts. Lots and lots of packing peanuts. Right. Oh, well, bless his heart. It looks like we have a motor, but not just any motor, a motor that will fit this. So I think he may have used this in some of his videos a while back. And I can read some stuff on there. 120 volt, class A. Hard to read anything else in there. Looks like it might be a, I don't know, 2018 motor. It's got some writing in there. But look at that. Thank you very much for this motor. I'll have to see what machines it fits other than this one. Maybe it fits more than one machine. Okay, we got that. Oh, and we have this. Isn't that great? So on this machine, I had, well, missing dusting brush in there. So in the multifunction tool, I didn't have the little dusting brush part. But hey, now I do. So thank you so much, Lacking Vacuums, for that. And I want to make sure that there's nothing else in there. Oh, I have a note. For, yes, right here it says, for vibration reduction on the plastic bits. See motor swap video. Lacking. Okay, so now I know what to do with this little rubber piece. All right, fantastic. Hope I didn't miss anything. And thank you very much for the gift.